Are we live? Are we live? Okay. You already know what it is. You already know who it is. I'm on the go right now, so I got a little bit different setup, so excuse the mic quality. But I had this vision. No, I just had a really cool idea, and I thought, you know what? Instead of thinking about this for like 24/7, let me create a little pitch deck, and hopefully it can spark some ideas and some different ways to make money on music. And yeah, I came up with this, but I invite other people to use the same business model, and I'll show you why. But that's not to say that you can't keep doing what you're doing. If you're making money on music right now and you're doing what you're doing, then keep doing that. I'm not saying to not do that, but this is the secret third option that nobody knew about, right? So what is that? So let's dive into it. Evolving the independent music business model, right? Oh shit, hold up. My shit's not on the right thing. So, step one, how are we making money on music, right? Well, you're either a rapper, right? And you're being paid to go to the studio and record a verse that either somebody wrote for you or that you wrote. You're basically getting paid for verses, right? This is solely talking about making songs. Like, we're not talking about doing shows, none of that shit. Like, we're talking about making money off of songs. So, right, as a rapper, you write raps, you make money on your raps. As a producer, here's where it gets a little tricky, but follow me, right? Producers are not necessarily beat makers, but every beat maker has the potential to be a producer. So what do I mean by that? Well, mainly a producer, they don't really even have to make beats. They're just somebody who has the network and the leverage to acquire beats and acquire verses, combine them, make that into a song, then use that song and sell it, sell it to whatever, or monetize the song. They keep the song and they monetize it. Okay, or you're a beat maker, you're a sound designer, you're selling beats, loops, drum packs, all that type of shit, right? So what's the problems with that? That sounds like a lucrative career choice, right? Well, the problem is, if you're independent and if you're underground, chances are you're not making any money on music. You're not getting paid to do music, right? You're not getting paid in the studio to go to the studio. Chances are you're having to pay to go to the studio, right? So if you're a rapper, the problem is you don't have enough buzz to get paid from raps. If you're a producer, maybe you don't have the entities to sell the songs to. Maybe you don't have that type of network, right? So you choose to monetize. Well, like, it goes back to not having, what am I trying to say, enough network to get enough money off of streams. So basically it's not worth it to produce songs, because, like, why am I gonna go buy beats, buy verses if I don't have the network to do that, right? Or if I don't have the time to do that. Like some producers, like, if you don't have any musical ability, it's like not feasible to produce something that's not popular. So anyhow, the next problem, I've gone through this so many times, I'm trying not to get hung up. So the beat maker, right? The problem with the beat maker is that you don't have enough leverage. Your brand's not big enough to attract people to buy beats, to buy stems or drum packs or whatever, right? So let's go through some of the common situations, right? So the most known situation, everybody knows the situation with making music, right? They think they know that, oh yeah, the rapper buys a beat, the rapper makes a song, then the song gets popular and you sell the song for profit, right? Or you continue to monetize the song and you collect royalties on it, right? That's the most known way. And what happens from that? Well, the producer gets paid, so that's cool. And the song gets made, so the rapper's got a new song. That's like a new asset. And then, you know, like I said, you can either sell that song or keep it and monetize it and earn money off of it. Yada yada, right? Creating a positive feedback loop. As you get more money, you can invest to promote that song, advertise it more, and the song gets bigger, and it's like a positive feedback loop. That sounds fucking great, right? Issues with this. Issues with this, right? If you're a small time rapper, chances are you have no money to buy the beat. Chances are you can probably make the song. Right, let's say you have equipment, you're recording on BandLab or whatever on your phone, right? At least you could record the song. But like I said, you're a small time rapper, you have no capital, you have no money to invest into advertising, right? So you can have the best product, no advertising, you're stuck in the water, dead in the water, right? So we can never realize these results, right? We can never pay the producer, we can't ever get the song done, and we can't ever sell the song or make money off the song, all because it takes money to basically make money, right? Okay, let's come back to that. Let's go to the next situation, right? So let's say you're a producer, you want to make a song, right? So what are you gonna do? You're either gonna make the beat or you're gonna go buy a beat. You're gonna buy an exclusive right. You're gonna buy out another beat maker or producer for a beat. Now you own 100% of that beat. You bought the exclusive. Now you go to an artist that you like and you say, hey, I want you to put a verse on this. You pay them for the verse. Now you have basically a song. And then, you know, you get a different, or no, let's not go to that point. Let's just say you have the artist do 2 verses. Now you have a song. You paid them outright. So now you have the exclusive rights to their verse and you have the exclusive rights to the beat. Now, you as a producer, this is your job, right? Like, now you go and market the song, right? You want to go get the song popular. You invested the money to buy the beat. You invested the money to pay the artist. Now it's time to go get that money back. So you're gonna go, unfortunately, have to spend more money to advertise the song to get it popular. And then if it gets popular enough, you can either just hold on to it and make money on the royalties, or you could sell that song, the rights to that song, to somebody else, like a bigger entity, like a record label or a bigger artist who has a network to make money on streams or whatever, and you just sell it to them, and then boom, now you've recouped your investment from buying the beat, from paying the artist, and now you have profit, and you can keep that or reinvest it and make new songs, right? Sounds lucrative. What's the problems with this? What's the problems with this? Well, like I said earlier, as a producer, you might not have capital to pay a known artist to get on your song. And that's a whole controversial bit within itself, but we're not going to step out onto that. That's a whole nother topic. Actually, I might get to that at the end of the video, but we're going to try to stay on track here. So what was I saying? So the problems with this, right? The problems with this is that as a producer, you might not have money to commission an artist to do a verse, right? So the song never gets made. Boom. Issue number 1. The issue number 2 is that maybe, let's say you do get the song commissioned, you have the beat, you have the song, you just need the money to go promote it, right? Well, some producers just don't have extra money. Like, it's a lot to do. Like, so, like, imagine investing nearly like $1,000 to possibly not see any of it back. Like, most people's not gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? That's why producing is kind of hit and miss, because you're forced to produce shit that's only popular, right? Because then how are you going to make your money back? So, you know, the results that we're seeing on the screen here, they can never be actually realized, because if you're a small time producer, you don't have leverage. Basically, you don't have any way to sell the songs that you've invested. You don't have any way to unlock the capital that's been invested, right? So what's the solution? Like, you're like, okay, OG and Prod, like, you laid it out pretty clear, right? It's possible. Those are the 2 possible ways to make money right now. If you're a rapper You're buying Beats exclusives, right? You're buying exclusives. You're keeping your rights, and you're building up your brand. I'm talking about you're keeping your writers' rights. You're building up your brand so that one day you can get a record deal, and that label will buy you out for presumably a larger amount than what you've made on streaming, or whatever the fuck they valued at. That's what you're gonna get paid. If you're a producer, it's kind of like the same boat, but it's like a bigger cost up front if you don't have like a network, which most producers don't, because we're all independent, we're all small as fuck. We don't have connections like that. So what's the way to do this then? I've got to figure out how I'm gonna cut this video up, but it's a super gem coming up. So I need you guys, if you really want to figure this shit out, right? I need you guys to drop a comment. Tell me what you think so far, and I need you to I don't know, just really tap in with me, because I'm not gonna release this next part of the video to the public because it's that crucial. So if you made it this far, I might give you one more slide. Let's see what's the next slide. Actually, I know what the next slide is. I'm trying to figure it out. Edit this out. No, okay, so basically I have the solution. If you want to figure it out, follow me on Instagram and just DM me the word solution, and then that way I'll know you're interested in it, and I'll send you the video, or I'll send you the link to an unlisted video because on YouTube, because it's literally that good of an idea. So with that being said, here it is. Unless you didn't message me, then this is the end of the video. Peace. Go check out my music and shit. Okay, here we are.